All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back. It's me, Addy, again, and I hope you guys are doing all right. We're going live tonight with a bit of an impromptu stream. We're playing more Final Fantasy 16. I'm feeling pretty amped tonight. I know I put an announcement on my Twitter talking about how I'd probably be taking a little break from streaming and making content for YouTube because I've actually been trying to wean off the caffeine recently and cut down how much coffee I drink and stuff like that, and I've felt like crap for the most part. I felt like a complete zombie as a result of withdrawal stuff, but I'm feeling pretty good tonight, actually. And you know what? I figured I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, and I really want to get into the NG Plus of this game. It's been pretty cool so far. I know we're still in the Phoenix Gate part, and it's largely the same as the first playthrough, but I'm looking forward to what this is going to be like once we get out of this and actually get into the meat of the game. So, yeah, that's going to be the agenda for tonight. We're going to be playing some more NG Plus in FF16 on Final Fantasy difficulty, the hardest difficulty in the game. And I know I always say this, right? Well, I only said this on my last stream, so not always. But this time I really do mean it. I do gotta be up pretty early today, right? Because it's 12 a.m. So we're gonna make this a short stream, but I don't know. Again, every single time I say that, I get sucked in this game, and we end up going for like 9 or 10 hours or something crazy like that, you know? So we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on tonight and play some more of this, but I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for dropping in, Eric and Ingenious. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're about to go into a very sad and mad part of the game right now. For like the third time, because clearly I like inflicting pain on myself. But yeah, so far it's been so cool, like replaying this game, right? And kind of picking up on all the story details I missed the first time, but like all the context stuff the rest of the game.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No.
Won't be sleepy tomorrow if you don't go to sleep.
His lordship draws his sword.
Dude, I love Sir Wade. I'm so glad this dude lived. Like how this part of the game is the most Game of Thronesy it gets. Yeah, so definitely won't feel sleepy tomorrow if I don't get sleep. You're right. 100%, totally.
Young lord has a bright future.
I'm making a very good decision to stay up and stream some when tomorrow night I have to go watch Oppenheimer at 10 p.m., which is a 3-hour-long movie. Solid decision. I know. I'm looking forward to it, man. Oppenheimer seems really exciting. Got really good reviews. These guys are definitely going to be sleepy tomorrow. I know, just a hunch.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Man, young Joshua's so adorable.
Long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
God, this part of the game is so good.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Thanks, Ned Stark. It's so cool how, like, they clearly took so much inspiration from Song of Ice and Fire characters. Like, Clive's mom is Cersei. Clive's dad is Ned. I was watching a bit of Climb Hazard Matt's stream earlier tonight. A pretty awesome dude in the community, and he pointed out another character who's similar to a Game of Thrones character who I never noticed. And it was one of the Undying dudes who wears the hood, and he was like, it's Jaqen H'ghar, literally, and he pulled up a Google image, and he used the spitting image of him. It was crazy.
I don't suppose I've been missed.
Man, that line hits so hard because there's so many layers to it. I don't suppose I'll be missed. Fuck. Foreshadowing, it's talking about this in the literal sense. Yikes. No, Joshua, you will be missed.
Poor Jill.
You will sorely be missed.
Well, you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
Also, yeah, I should go without saying, but since I played the game once before, I'm going to be talking a lot more over the cutscenes.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
Like, point out certain
Didn't see
things
you
and
at the
stuff.
feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
It's crazy. I'm glad we saw the cutscene again of Clive and Jill and how Jill was praying to the star up there, Medea, the red star, because it comes back in the end. And I forgot that she prays at the start here for Clive's safety. So maybe in the end, Clive survived. Who knows? Why is Joshua to become a king when he has an older brother? Basically, Joshua has been blessed with the power of the Phoenix.
Handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock. The Archduke's first.
And Clive wasn't. So Clive is kind of seen as an outcast by their mom.
You're the one they really believe in.
There you go.
I'm jealous.
Clive
True.
as the firstborn was meant to have the powers, but he
I
didn't.
believe in the power of the dominant.
So he was kind of shunned.
My brother the Phoenix. Ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you.
This is a great scene.
I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria.
There you go.
All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what.
That's why I think Joshua lived and Clive died in the end.
I'll never let you down.
There are a lot of theories because the ending is very open,
Take care of me.
but Clive swore to be a shield from beginning to end.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
And I think that he revived Joshua at the very end, even though we don't explicitly
go
see Joshua
inside.
living.
It's past my bedtime.
And then in the post-credits, Joshua writes the book. I actually really like the way the ending was done. I read online, apparently people were kind of divided on it, surprisingly. I love the ending of this game. I can see how some people may not have liked it very much, because it is very... Like, open-ended endings tend to kind of cause a rift between a lot of people, understandably. A lot of people want concrete details on what happened to the characters and things to be wrapped up very neatly. But I always like me a good ending with a lot of, like, room for interpretation, and... Yeah, I think that Clive used the final powers he had as the Phoenix in the end to revive Joshua, to, like, sacrifice his own life for his brothers as one last poetic act as a shield. And, yeah, I think Clive died. And we see the red star Medea kind of disappear at the end, too, that Jill prayed to. Thinking back, because I've, like, slept on this ending a bit.
You took your time,
which might imply that Media's no longer watching over Clive because he's dead.
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
Like how I watched this all the first time. Yeah, it's cool. This is like one of the best parts of the game. There's a straight up red wedding right here. Sucks, man. Dude, they were on the cusp. We find out later in the game, close to the end, that Clive's dad was actually on the cusp of freeing all of the slaves. He was like straight up Ned Stark through and through. He was a good guy. And he basically got betrayed the night before.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
And the Empire betrayed Rosaria. That kind of sucks. And everything went to shit. Also kind of interesting to me how this is the only time he plays Joshua in the game. Like, obviously, if you control him more than once as the Phoenix. But this is the only time he plays him in human form. And that kind of made me think the other day to myself that it would be cool if we got a DLC to this game where we could control all the characters in Clive's party who fight alongside him. Kind of like a traditional Final Fantasy where you have like a party system. Be cool if they did like a 7 remake type thing where like you can switch between the party members like Cloud, Tifa, Barret on the fly.
Is that...
It'd be a cool little content update.
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Let's do it. Fly to the fledgling. The first and last time he plays Joshua. Now that we've really played a bunch of this game, let's
Are the enemy
go through this again and really
inside the
cherish his
castle?
moveset.
I'm
Feel how
afraid
different
so,
it
Your
is.
Highness. We must hurry.
It's actually really cool. He has Kiraga? I never realized that. What the flip? Yeah, I gotta actually move my face cam to the top right a bit so you guys can see these abilities. They move like right there. Dude, this is actually kind of wild. So this whole game, I was like, dang. It's kind of interesting how Clive never gets to use like curative magic like other Final Fantasy games, like Cure, Kira, Kiraga. But Joshua's actually able to do all that at the start. It's a cool little Easter egg. Snap.
What was that?
We have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness. He's not one of us.
Level 43, interloper!
I must do my duty.
Oh god! We're NG plussing, boys. I'm so bitch slapping him with my flame whip. Oh yeah!
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quagab. But why would the Empire?
We must find my father.
Damn. Things are about to get real sad. Things are very heated right now, both temperature-wise and mood-wise. Things are about to get very sad, mood-wise. Fire! Fire! Jump, Joshua, jump! Hell yeah. A bit of that, do a bit of this. Check out my moves. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed a leitmotif there in the song. We hear that in some of the open zones later in the game.
There are allies.
See, that's another reason why I like that I'm replaying this. We notice little hints of music that we hear later on in the game, this early. The biggest, like, my favorite example of that, you guys, was when we heard, like, at the very start of this, Jill's theme when she becomes Shiva in the present day. And then we hear it again in this flashback sequence when Clive's talking to Jill. Like, we hear her theme again, but a different version. Thereby, like, confirming that she's actually Shiva long before you find out. Which is kind of dope to me. Like, being able to, like, identify all the leitmotifs and shit.
I have the dominant.
Like, I don't know about you guys, right? This is kind of a weird wish of mine, but I would love to be able to play as characters like Sir Wade, even though they're, like, really basic in comparison, like puny humans just with regular weapons. I would love to be, like, a heavy type axe wielder in this. And just, like, slice and dice through some goblins and shit, you know? Sign me up for a bit of that. I don't mind. Weirdly, I feel like I connect more with Final Fantasy characters when I get to actually play as them, right?
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
Power of the Phoenix.
I'll hold them off.
Good man, Tyler. Shame he doesn't make it. Oh, I forgot we bust through there.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
This dude is like a combo of Keanu Reeves and Ned Stark.
Cannot stay here.
Keanu Stark.
Make straight for the rear gate.
Eric, you didn't tell me your dad was Keanu Stark, man. You're like the coolest dad in the world.
Omia lost Alan. Tuisag Elif.
Look at that. Your dad's a badass.
Winds speed you to Rosalith.
Shit is so cool for some reason to me. Try to keep that a secret? You shouldn't. You should flaunt it.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Man, I know I keep saying this, but fuck. It's so cool to me how Clive, he looks so fucking different from, like, when he's, like, older in the time skip. Like, normally in these kind of games, when characters get older, they look largely the same, even if they might be like significantly older than they are. But it almost seems like they use a totally different character model. Like they actually went into great lengths to change the way he looks as he grew older, which is kind of sick. Like he actually looks like a teen at the start of the game. All right, let's dance, boys. I'm on puny kit right now. That's all about to change. Whee! Yeah.
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
Yep. Seems like it, Clive. Oh god! I'm going the wrong way. Clive Owen, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong Clive. That's the other Clive. That's the Hollywood actor Clive. Did he have a fire sword at the start of the game? Yeah, you actually start the game with the Phoenix Tree. Because as part of the story, Clive was blessed by Joshua with the power of the Phoenix when he became a shield. So you start with all of these basic abilities, which are imbued with the power of the Phoenix.
Damn it all.
It's really cool because we also see a flashback to when Joshua blesses Clive at the end of the game. It's kind of dope. It's one of my favorite fights, man, because we get to fight against a Dragoon here, and the Dragoon is one of my favorite classes in Final Fantasy. And I love the way they're revealed.
Command. You take care of that spellcaster.
I'll do what I want. Just kidding, Sir Murdoch. I'll do anything you say, Sir Murdoch. I'm pretty sure I said something along the same lines when I first started this game. I'll do what I want when Murdoch told me to kill the spellcaster. And now I feel bad knowing what happens to Murdoch. So you know what? I'll kill the spellcaster. Because Murdoch is a lovely guy. And I feel really bad for what happens to him. Also, we find out that Murdoch was responsible for my drip that I get later in the game.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
This shit is so dope.
Clive, look out!
Oh, what? What? Does the game not tell you the buttons?
Forgive me for cutting in.
On Final Fantasy mode? Okay, actually, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, in a way, I kind of like it because it's hard. Yo, that's fucking nuts. Yeah, we gotta guess the fucking buttons? Bro, what? That's kind of fucking lit, dude. I actually kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. Because I've been itching for a challenge in this game. I will gladly admit that to you guys. Hiya!
Stay still, damn you!
Calm yourself, Murdoch. Remember, a well-placed strike pierces the mail. That's a quote from Tactics, by the way, that I totally didn't just steal. Dude, they gotta remake Tactics in the style of, like, Final Fantasy. Like, not the gameplay style of 16, but, like, man, with, like, an M for mature rating. Because that one, in my mind, most closely resembles 16 here. Okay, so I'm liking how this feels like the first fight that is actually, like, Final Fantasy difficulty. In the Phoenix Gate flashback. Bosses are pretty, yeah, they're pretty fucking chunky. I don't know the button. Ah! What the fuck? Bro! How am I meant to know what to press? There are like 16 buttons on my controller, bro. 16 times the detail. Oh my god.
Your time is past!
Your fucking face is past. Past my blade. Oh my god. Screw you. Bitch. Check out my moves. You may got the damage, but I got the moves. Ooh, look at that dodge. Got nothing on me. Hell yeah. All right. Let's burn him up. Oh my god. Holy guacamole. Dude, the timing windows feel so much shorter. Like the windows to dodge things to and stuff. Ah! Let's go. Ah! There goes my left eyeball. All right. Time to smite. All right. Let's go. Measly 7K. But you know what's more measly? This guy's face. That's kind of fucking lit. I killed him while he was midair. Rarest animation NA. Let's go. Look at that. They even played the victory fanfare for me. That's how epic that was.
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
Alright guys, it's time.
Look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Dude was formidable. It wasn't like super hard because it's the start of the game, makes sense, Phoenix Gate, but I could feel the spike in difficulty for sure. Especially with like how you have to guess the buttons. This is fucking nuts. Now that I know who this actually is. Alright, we gotta pause it here. So that's Ultima, right? The first time I played this game, naturally, me as well as anyone else who's playing this for the first time, we're gonna be like, who the hell is this guy? Then halfway through the game, you're gonna get the plot twist that Joshua, 15 years later, is the guy who was roaming around the world following Clive in the hood. And my immediate thought when I found out that plot twist, when I first played the game, I was like, there's time travel. And somehow he traveled back through time to this part. But that's not the case. This is actually Ultima leading Clive towards his destiny to possess him. It's kind of freaking nuts seeing this again. I love how when I first saw Joshua later in the game alive, I was like, it's time travel! Confirmed! Among Us! This is too sus.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Guys, ready for the tears? This shit traumatized me, seeing a chocobo get beheaded.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
And the poor owl.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning
Run,
you!
Joshua, run! No!
Rip to the most noble dude in the entire world. I'm glad Sir Wade lived. Thank God for that. Thought they were all gonna be wiped here.
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to.
God, the beginning of this game is so sick. So fucking good.
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Man, Joshua using his limit break. I like that I now know the gameplay term for that. This is a limit break in 16 now. When you look like that, when you're like halfway between your dominant and human form. It's cool knowing that now. That that's what limit breaking is in 16. AKA priming.
The Phoenix!
Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
Poor Ambrosia. I'm glad Ambrosia lived though. He kills his own people. Joshua has never become Phoenix before, so he doesn't have control of his dominant. And no, he actually does over here. My bad.
Get her on her feet and run. Please.
He's not trying to kill anyone. It's just that summons in Final Fantasy 16 are like weapons of mass destruction. If you turn into an icon, like 100 people are gonna die in the immediate vicinity.
Not now.
But at least Joshua has control, whereas
His shield. Do your duty.
Clive has never become Ifrit before. He doesn't even know he's Ifrit or a dominant.
My lord?
Yeah, this confused me at the start. I wasn't sure if Clive knew he was Ifrit or if he didn't. He didn't know, genuinely. He thinks that someone else, like the hooded man he saw, was who turned into Ifrit and killed Joshua.
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Fuck, man. Never gets any less epic. This game has like the coolest depiction of summons in Final Fantasy. Coolest looking Ifrit.
Who are you? Leave me alone!
Here you go, lads.
Leave me alone!
Let's dance.
Stay away from me! Stay away! I'll kill you!
It's the moment I first came to the stream. Let's go. Yeah, it's cool how, like, the game literally opens with the Phoenix Ifrit fight. The first thing you see in the game is actually this fight, like a part of this fight right here. But it's so cool how the cutscene's directed, because it's like Clive looking into the fire in the present day and remembering fighting his brother. And now we actually get to experience the full fight. And we get to play as Phoenix. Hey.
This cannot be!
I love that you, like, it's such a great decision to, like, make the player play as Phoenix instead of Ifrit at the start. It's like a fucking brilliant decision. Because the player views Ifrit the same way that Clive does, which is this monstrous fucking enemy, right? Who's, like, trying to kill his brother. It puts you like, okay, R1, I knew the button. Puts you in the shoes of Clive.
Is this the repository? Just destroying everything!
Fire! Precision dodge. Yeah, first successful button, baby. Feels good, man. Bro, the opera goes so hard in this game. Let's fucking go. These are like the best parts of the whole game, the summon fights. Especially the Titan one. Oh my god. I cannot wait to experience Ifrit versus Titan again. That was like the best fucking part of the whole game. Jesus Christ. What's the button? Ah! Okay, R1. It's R1 again. R1, baby. We're going to R1 town. I am going to kick your ass with my fireballs. What's that, big bro? What are you gonna do? You're gonna jump at me? That's cute. Oh, it feels so good knowing how to precision dodge now. I remember, like, when I played this part in the demo, I didn't even know I could dodge as Phoenix. I kept letting Clive hit me, like, every single time. Ow! I got hit. The cock got to me. The cockiness. The cock intensifies. Oh my god! Stop trying to kill me, big bro. This is like when you fight with your, like, play fight with your older brother, and it gets a little too crazy. Getting ready for that blind NG plus speedrun, no glitch speedrun. Oh, hell yeah. That's what we're doing right now. Totally. There's already a blind speedrun. Do you not see me wearing glasses? I can't see. R1? Fuck! It's not R1! Bitch. Whatever, it makes it more realistic. We're gonna fuck up. Realistically, we're gonna fuck up in this fight. It's part of the canon. Pew pew pew. Head back down here, you monkey. Go play on the monkey bars. Can we do that instead of, like, fighting? Play fighting? Can you play on the monkey bars, big bro? Alright, there it is. Hellfire, baby. Or Damnation, I forgot. It's not actually called Hellfire here. You tell him, Josh! Come on! We gotta nuke him, buddy! What the fuck? How do I do this? we stop him?
Please.
No. No. His health is 0, Joshua. Oh, you fucking... Wait, no, that's what happens. Okay, whew, I forgot. I forgot. I knew he was gonna do this, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen or not, because I barely got him to, like, 0 before he did that. Okay, good. Phew. If you had an option to either do no damage, full speedrun, or finishing the game with starter weapon, which would you choose? Probably the second one. Yeah, speedruns of anything are just a big no-no for me. Introduce a challenge, there's like always going to be a bit of anxiety, but for me personally, if you introduce like a speedrun, that's like anxiety skyrocketing. That's like if anxiety was a person and you gave him Adderall. Like, no. Just no. The most speedrunning type thing I will ever do is what I did for Resident Evil 4 Remake. Like, trying to finish the game under a certain amount of time to get, like, a trophy. Like, as long as it's registered as something doable in the form of a trophy or something, I'll do it. But if it's, like, a challenge like the community comes up with, like, just finish the game as fast as you can type thing, like, I'm not even gonna try. But I do like handicap type challenges, like, you know, use a starter weapon, use something like this, that, or the other. Okay, I'll shut up now for, like, the most harrowing part.
Toggle? No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
You guys ready for some of the greatest voice acting of all time? Just casually flexing the greatest voice acting ever.
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
This still breaks my heart, man. It still breaks my heart, even though I know. Even though I very well know. I know full well what happens. Jesus.
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Bro. This one scene right here took Ben Starr from being someone who I had absolutely no idea about to being, like, probably one of my favorite voice actors, like, ever. Fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure he actually lost his father, sadly, before this game came out, and he channeled that into his performance as Clive. A little bit of trivia.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
What's up, Cersei?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
She even gets her maids killed. I never noticed this when I played the demo.
Take this one.
You guys know what the difference is
Chin up, lad.
between...
You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
You guys know the difference between Clive's mom and Cersei? I'm gonna let you guess. The difference between Clive's mom and Cersei Lannister. Yep. Bingo. Cersei actually loved their children. No fuckings. Eric, you're surprisingly wrong. That's a commonality they share, believe it or not. Clive and Joshua's parents are cousins. More Song of Ifrit and Shiva than we thought.
Sorry. What's our situation?
She didn't kill him, but she did make him a slave.
Say, Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And being a slave ain't so haha in this world. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
It's funny how important I thought these characters would end up being.
Sergeant. If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
Or the expression he makes. I feel like I've seen people make that before. It's like a very... I don't know why. This expression that this dude makes... I feel like I've seen that before in like a gazillion and one different medieval fantasy shows and movies and stuff.
Not today.
Then it's settled.
That was a sign of a big major red flag
Now, if you don't mind,
person.
we have an army to chase.
Okay, here we go. Also, another pop quiz. Do you guys know what the difference is between me playing this part of the game now and when I initially play the game? I actually know what the fuck to do in the game. And I have all my shit. Let's go. Look at that. Zonktazuken. I've got Odin. Okay, now the real fun begins. Right? Now the real fun fucking begins. We start with everything. Everything. Yes. Okay, now we gotta really do some homework on this playthrough because we gotta make sure we unlock all these abilities for that one trophy, and I feel like that's gonna be the last trophy we get. It's gonna be like the most time-consuming one, I want to say. Yes, unlimited power. I feel it coursing through my veins. Also, another funny little thing looking back to my first playthrough. I remember how much I was sulking over like not being able to sprint here. I was like,
It'll be hell finding a way out.
is there no sprint button? Where's the sprint button at? I'm gonna look at this with a magnifying glass, my controller. What the hell's going on? Because I couldn't run any faster, and then I realized you're not meant to run faster here, and sprinting happens automatically. Man, it's so good playing NG+. I love the NG+ experience. You just like go back, play all the early shit that you kind of sucked at,
By the flame.
but you know what's going on. Yeah, this part, I was like, yeah, that's like all of Shiva's ice. Jill's ice. Jill was chillin'. Jillin was chillin'. Jill v Titan. But yeah, I did think about it more, and I saw what the community was talking about with regards to it, but when it comes to DLC, I would love for there to be a Leviathan one.
Did you hear that?
Down there.
Maybe find out about that frozen crystal. It looked like it was frozen or something.
Titan has knocked the fight out of our Iron Blood friends. Where are the rest of them?
Maybe he's related to Leviathan.
Can't be the main host.
Leviathan versus Shiva. Saw a lot of theories on it.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The Dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that Dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
And we kill those pricks.
We end this quickly.
Those are the pricks we killed during Jill's revenge endeavor.
Schreischgott! Adioninir Sagarid!
Please.
Forgot about that. Oh my god, I never caught on to that. He's like, Primer, the girl dies? That's fucked up. Jesus. Missed that the first time. I didn't know what priming meant initially. He's like, become Shiva, or start becoming Shiva, or we'll kill her. It's gonna feel so awkward fighting Jill again. Having fought by your side for like a big chunk of the game.
Care to kill some Iron Blood?
Oh, it feels so awkward already with like Clive not in his drip, like his official armor. And having Odin at the start, look at that! Hell yeah, baby! I'm using hacks. Just kidding. Don't get me in trouble. Oh my god! I'm doing it to Jill. I feel so bad. I feel so terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so ready to make like a YouTuber apology video. Hang on. I'm gonna double down on it. Sorry, not sorry. Yep, time to grab the ukulele. Jill, I'm sorry. It's just, think of this as all, a bad dream. It's all a bad dream, all right? You may not believe me right now, but we're gonna bang on the beach later. My ult too. Oh my god. Oh my god, using ice against Jill? That feels so weird, man. Oh man, it feels so good having Odin so early on. I swear to god. Sorry, Jill. Gotta kill ice with ice. Ow! Chill, relax. We're just play fighting. Don't actually try to kill me. Alright, bit of this. Bit of that. Oh no! I messed it up. Man, I fucking, again, I love how I beat Altuna at the end of this game with Zantazuken. Look at that, 73k damage. Blizzaga, I forgot she does that. It's so sick. My one tiny gripe with this game's combat is how we don't get to use Aga magic like ever. The most we ever do is Ara instead of Aga. Oh my god. Outplayed with your own kit, Jill. I'm sorry, that was really toxic. No, Clive, you missed her. Confused, why are we fighting her? Because our orders were to kill Shiva. Shiva's dominant, and we don't realize it's Jill. She was held hostage by the bad guys. She was, but that doesn't concern us because our objective was to kill her. Okay. Just gonna brush by you, Jill. Please chill. Quite literally. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I feel so fucking bad right now. I am so sorry, Jill. How terribly misguided of me. Why are we killing Shiva's dominant? Because those are our orders. We will find out as the plot progresses. Flawless frozen tear. Wait, did we get that before in the first playthrough? Our orders from the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, who we are the slaves of, are to go and kill the dominant of the Ironbloods. So Jill is a hostage of the Ironbloods. And they're using her as their tool on the battlefield.
Is she dead?
And we must kill her.
I don't think so. Well, what are you waiting for?
This part kind of cracked me up the first time because I was like... Seriously, Clive, how many people do you know who look like Jill?
Not here.
How do you not recognize her? How did it take you that long, man?
Fuck. We've got company, Wyvern.
Wyvern.
What are you doing?
Lord Ohilda Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
I'm sorry, Jill.
It's cool, man. Clive actually does look different from when he's in his 30s, 5 years after this. The first time I was like, he looks really similar, even 5 years later, but now that I look at him more closely at this part of the game again,
I know
when he's like, what, 28? He does look quite a bit different from the third phase in his life. His hair is actually a bit shorter, and like his goatee, or not his goatee, sorry. Whatever, his facial scruff hasn't fully grown in yet. Alright, here we go. I grow tired of your games. Man. Sue OP for you. Sorry, guys. Today is not your lucky day. I nuked all of them, man. It's so satisfying killing people without stagger gauges with Santazuken. Best ability in the whole game.
So we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
Man. Götterdämmerung looks so badass.
Empire will have our heads if we return it.
In NG+.
So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
What the hell?
Let's find out.
Why didn't that go through? Coming through. Ouchies. Not for me. No, I was too late, you bitch. No, I missed that. Again, you bitch. Oopsies. Yeah, want some more? I don't think you do. But I'll be waiting. Okie dokes. You asked for it, buddy. So I'm gonna give it to you. Start with a little bit of chili. Let's do some dancing. Okie dokes. A bit of this. Oh man. I'm so eager to know what the numbers are gonna be. Give me the numbers. Give me the numbers, Mason. Give me the numbers. Alright, 58k. Alright, not bad. I'll take it. I will take it and bake it.
Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name?
Oh shit, I'm still using Odin's blade.
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, son.
Nope.
I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket.
You're nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Where do you think you're going? Come back here, you. We're not done yet. My god. I keep underestimating just how much HP Zantezuken is gonna melt. Every time. Every time, my guy. It's absolutely wild. It really is. Cinematic as fuck, too. Again, I freaking love that we beat Ultima with #1, my favorite summon in Final Fantasy's ability, and #2, my favorite ability, period, in Final Fantasy. That was so fucking sick. The way we beat the final boss with that final attack. It looks fucking beautiful in this game. Are you guys ready for the best character in the game? Let's go. My favorite part of all this is you're gonna see Cid walk out of the fog and Clyde doesn't realize that Cid's a dominant, even though all this shit is happening. Best character with the best theme. Oh, Torgal. I forgot I was Torgal who walks out first. That's awesome.
This way. Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck.
Man, Clive's development throughout the game is fucking awesome. Goes from being a dude who's molded by the world, and where the world turns into this oppressed, bitter person full of revenge, understandably, to then being someone who shapes the world himself. Yeah, nice voice. Almost sounds like someone from Diablo 4, right?
Proud desert lion. With that you had taken care when chasing the hare.
First was the coolest character in the game, now we got the hottest character in the game. Let's go. Too bad both of them didn't get to live too long.
We put the Ice Queen on her back. No doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
Dude, she plays the femme fatale trope so perfectly.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough.
Yeah, Benedicta was really cool. It's a shame that she died so soon because she seemed really layered as a character. Right?
Gather the men. We have work to do.
She's about to turn a new leaf too, towards the end. But I suppose that's the point of the game, right? Is that, like, it's kind of fueled by tragedy. A lot of characters meet their demise prematurely, and as part of the game, it's just really gritty, and that's what they were going for. That was the vision.
Is it really you?
She reminds me of Lady D, weirdly. Huh. One of the most compelling characters in the earliest son in our game? Fair, yeah. It's actually a pretty apt comparison. Yeah, Lady D checked out fairly early, too. It was also weirdly attractive.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life, that's who.
Torgal.
Hey?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted?
Man, I loved that final side quest with Torgal. How awesome was that, right?
Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type.
It was.
Clive Rosfield.
That still hasn't gotten old. The way it zooms in on his face.
Come now. Fleet
A dramatic reveal.
As a wildfire.
And he knows us.
There was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
No!
Aw.
Not another step. I mean it.
It's all protective of the girl next door.
I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right.
Yep, Goots, we're gonna be besties very soon.
You're welcome to join us.
I like Goots a lot in this.
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
It's dope. I know who Nan is now too. That's
We're
awesome.
back at the hideaway. Come on.
And I like how he did all the side quests, so we know like a lot about them, not just a bit. Like how Sid got the crew together, right? Nan's backstory a bit, Charon's backstory. It's pretty dope. Now all that's left for me to kind of get filled in on are like the tiny details I missed on our first playthrough, and I'm getting filled in on a lot of them. It's kind of awesome. Like so far, the biggest one, of course, has been the Red Star of Media that Jill prayed to. I totally forgot about that on my first playthrough towards the end. How during the Phoenix Gate flashback, she prays to it for Clive's safety, and then it disappears at the end of the game when she's overlooking the water and she starts crying. Illustrating potentially, because this is one interpretation and it's my interpretation of it, that Clive died. So like that, we're like picking up on these little details again, and we also have a really nice opportunity to see this time and really kind of remember what these crystals looked like before we took them down, and I know where they are now, which is awesome. Like, That's an Iron Blood one, and then we got Dhalmekia here, and let's see, then we got Sanbreque, Dhalmekia, or I'm sorry, Waloed. Which one was that again? I'm still a bit rusty. But we're getting there. I want to say I'm at like 80-ish% knowledge about shit in this game. Knowledge. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna need a stretch. I'm gonna need to stretch the muscles and the brain muscles to remember all of this and really familiarize myself with this world. Which again, man, I hope that we get some kind of spin-off games or DLCs to 16 because I think it has a super awesome world. Like, I want to see more stories in Valisthea. Especially, like, in the past, because Ultima talked about how there were 3 more crystals, right?
Middle of the Deadlands. Keen eye, you.
I want to see stuff about that.
The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
The Deadlands. The first hideout, the OG hideout.
Home sweet home.
You guys ready for the best theme in the game again? To like now play forever and ever? Until a very sad occurrence halfway through the game? And Cid's theme is such a bop. Such a bopper banger. I forgot we see Nectar flying around.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nerve.
Yo, Traxxon, what's up, man?
Must be starving.
Thanks for dropping in. How's it going?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Continuing more NG Plus tonight?
Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Zarya.
Lunchtime? Nice.
This is the Dominant.
How cold since
Hope you're having a good lunchtime.
I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Well, none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
I love how that's a gif now. Cid taking a bite out of the apple. Let's go. FDN need food? The food part, for sure. 100%. 100% relatable. In the past couple days, oh man, I have been craving food because I've been weaning off caffeine. And let me tell you, it has been not so fun, not so haha, but tonight I was feeling pretty damn good. You know, I actually posted an announcement a day ago on my Twitter talking about how I would take a break from streaming and making videos for a couple days because, you know, I wasn't feeling too great. I was feeling like a zombie. But today I felt a little shitty earlier on, but towards the end of the day, I was like, dang, you know what? I'm actually feeling pretty pumped. Feeling pretty good. And weirdly, and I was actually talking to my friend here, Stan Cobble, earlier tonight in the DMs. Right, I was talking to him about how, oddly, one thing I deal with a lot, right, is like anxiety, and cutting down on my caffeine intake surprisingly helped me to alleviate that. Right, like tonight I'm not feeling as on edge. Like normally I'm always a tiny bit on edge whenever I stream or do anything that is social. Because my anxiety is particularly kind of like related to social anxiety. But I haven't actually felt that much at all tonight, man. It feels pretty great and I feel pretty energized. I feel pretty good. But it's definitely a process. I'm going through the headaches, the body aches, the adrenal glands feel kind of fucked up. But for the most part, I feel like I'm making a right call, and I'm gonna try really hard this time, man, because every time I try and cut back on coffee, because I drink way too much of it, I always relapse at some point. I always fall right back in. But I'm really trying to make an effort this time around to like stick with it. You got this. Keep taking it easy and taking as much water as you can. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Ingenious. And yeah, water is definitely a huge help. Always feel like significantly better after taking one nice big gulp. We believe in you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Cubble of the Stan kind, and the Clive kind, and the Rossfield kind. Thank you for saving the world, doing flashy shit in the game, and giving amazing advice in the DMs about coffee, and drinking less coffee, and being happy because the drinking of less coffee is happening. You are a good person. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to Cid Aroni. Yeah, this playthrough, we're just going full steam with the main story and whatever new content there might be in NG+.
Working on a pet project of mine, though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her.
If you relapse, I will maul you with bear hunks like a porn scene in Baldur's Gate 3.
The mystery of poor Clive Rossfield.
Definitely a comment.
A bearer of the Sambrequa Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until
it's hilarious.
To a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
So my brother, right, he's a huge fan of Diablo 4, right? I know there are a lot of folks in the chat who love Diablo 4. My brother's actually one of them. And funnily, for whatever reason, he hates the druid class. And so, dude, I fucking died when I saw the trailer where like a bear fucked a dude in Baldur's Gate 3. And imagine my reaction when I found out that not only that happened, but the bear was actually a druid. And oh my god, I had quite possibly one of the best days of my life telling my brother and seeing his reaction that the bear who fucked the dude was a druid, because my brother hates druids in Diablo for whatever reason. So I basically gave him a bunch of more incentive to like find druids weird.
It was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help.
Oh yeah.
Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Will you join him, Eric?
Cid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
The Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
Isn't this how one of the trailers began? I think it was the revenge one. I just realized.
The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
Man, it's so cool now that I know it's Joshua and how everything makes so much sense now. Bro. I remember the first time I played this,
I'm joining you.
even though everything should have been so obvious, I was so fucking confused. Is first of all, I didn't know if Clive knew he was Ifrit or not. Then he confirmed it here that he didn't know, and he thinks Ifrit is someone else. But we still know that Ifrit killed Joshua, right? And then Sid here mentions that he saw a dominance of fire in the village of Lostwing, right? But we know that Joshua's dead, so it can't be Joshua. And we're like, wait, so was it not Clive who killed Joshua? Was it actually that hooded dude? What the fuck is going on? But now everything makes so much... It's so nice going through this with everything being so fucking straightforward. Oh my god, like my brain was itching so much. I don't know about any of you guys out there who play this game for the first time, but my god, my brain was itching at this part.
He's in... Oh no.
Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission.
Well...
Probably like skip, like speed read a bit of these in-game conversations.
On second thoughts...
Go talk to Blackthorn, okay?
A blacksmith.
I'm curious, yeah, so it said that we can build the Ultima weapon in NG+. I'm so eager to see what that's like. Ultima weapons are always a good time.
You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no note.
Okay, thanks, Goots. Goots. Dibby-doo.
What if I am?
I'm not here to talk.
You could be accompanying the goddess Griegert.
Is that so?
Alright, here you go. I got you your beer, man.
Do you want that or not?
All right, let's have a look. I'll do what I can.
Okay. What is this even like compared to what we have now? Can we compare? No, we can't. I don't want to equip the newly crafted item game. I'm not stupid.
Well, Caesar Square.
I know it's supposed to suck. It's like the first thing we craft.
You bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay. Thank you.
I should thank Goots.
Well,
so
will it be?
Hang on. Oh my god, we can actually see the Ultima weapon. Oh! Are you guys eyeballing those stats right there? Oh, you can't see them. My face cam is covering them. Dang you, person on the screen. Alright, look at that. Feast your eyes on this bad boy. 700 damage, 700 stagger. Wow. Oh my god. That's kind of cracked. We're going from 300 to a whopping 700. Wait, so what do we need for that? Utterance of creation. What? What the heck? And then there are two other things that we don't know. Are those like other weapons? Iron bracers. Reinforced iron belts? Wait, is that what we got equipped?
Anything else?
Man, that's freaking crazy. Yeah, so we have all our equipment from last time. Founder's Grasp, infantry bracers.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth Cold.
You take it back and tell that blockhead I'm not paying for stuff I didn't.
That's so nuts, man. Ultima weapon? Oh my lord. It looks so busted.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
No, it was a proper cutscene. I can't skip. Like the little snippets. The way it was shot, it looked like it was an in-game conversation.
You, blankets, quick as you like.
Oh, true. This is the first time we meet Otto. Now I'm remembering the first time we meet certain characters too. Like, I didn't actually remember when we first met Otto in the first playthrough because I wasn't sure if he was an important character or not at first.
You make him comfortable while the bed's made up. Well,
It was dope.
you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
What the hell have I got myself into? Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
Ames Clive. Clive of the Rossfield kind.
Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
The Phoenix shift my ass.
Is Ty the one looking after Jill?
It's funny because I probably said the exact same thing, like knowing me and the way I commentate on shit. I'm willing to bet you guys have said the exact same fucking thing when I first played this game. Putting in like 500 gift subs. Just kidding. I don't think I was being serious there, please.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
Do revive him. Do with the Phoenix.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary.
Too bad Joshua didn't bless us with Phoenix Down. Can you imagine how OP that will be? My god. The start of the game, like Joshua blesses us with every single aspect of Phoenix's arsenal, including Phoenix Downing. That way you just have an infinite supply. You just got like a perpetual Phoenix Down from start to finish. So if you die, you're not dead. That should honestly be like the easiest difficulty in the game. You die, you come back. Phoenix Down.
Many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state.
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto.
Sure.
Need anything? You are.
Well, Otto, I do need some
Do you now?
Lady Karen can give us supplies.
Oh.
Thanks, Otto.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you...
Consider yourself welcome. Thanks, Otto. Good lad. Yeah, one thing that'll make this playthrough go by a lot faster than the first one is going to be the fact that I can X through a lot of in-game conversations, and we don't have to do the side quests. It's just going to be full steam main story stuff and trying to get the trophies while we're at it.
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it... Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now.
I won't.
Alright.
Not again. Thank you for watching him.
I'm looking after Torgal.
What? You didn't think...
And she's like, I can sell you things, because I'm really cool. Oh, I gotta stock up on these elixirs.
It'd better all be here.
Damn, man. It seemed like they're a lot more expensive? Or are they the same price? Probably the same price. I'm not sure I still have Masamune, Sephiroth's sword. How sick is that? Right? I forgot that that's in the game. Cool Easter egg.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guiltier name. You're taking his side now. And after all,
You know, I'm curious if there are new hunts on NG Plus, and that we have to do those to get, or if we have to do those to get the ultimate weapon.
But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Yeah, Redstone.
Thank you.
Oh, is this where we unlock the final thing?
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Or no, I think we already got it. The final Redstone option. I don't remember. Was the final Redstone option the timed trials? The ultimate ones where you could like do the ones you do in the open zones again but harder, or is it something we don't have yet? Trying to remember that. Shinra Combat Simulator. Oh, wrong game. What? Oh, true. So these are all locked again. We gotta unlock them as we play. Noted.
Hold on.
Two potions. From where?
Leaving already,
Oh, true. They were
are
near
ya?
it.
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Torgal's doing a bit of shopping too before heading out. I honestly want to say that this next level might just be my favorite one in the whole game. Because the first time you hear its theme, the Greatwood theme, is simply magical. It's so good. And I've said this before, but I feel like if Final Fantasy XVI was an old school FF title, where you have to like go through an overworld and you know how those overworlds have their own unique themes that kind of define the game, this would be the defining theme for the game. Like, I love the whole process of going through the level with Cid and Torgal and the conversations between the characters. It's so great. Here we go. So I'm gonna head to Lost Wing. You guys ready? We're going on a road trip.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
What's up, Torgi?
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
This right here is the first and last time we will ever have the best party in the game. Cid, Clive, and Torgal.
I mentioned there'd be deadly beasts. There'll be deadly beasts.
Some of the greatest music in the game, too.
Assassin can't handle them.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut.
Fucking... This music is so good. The Greatwood theme. Love the ambiance of the level and yeah, the conversations between the characters and stuff.
Maybe that's actually like Torgal. Oh, maybe they don't.
All right, let's go. Love the battle variation of it too. Oh yes, mini Zantezuken. Okie dokes. Okay, not dokes. Alright, good shit, Clive. I think we're good. Hiya! GG's. Oh, new enemies. Okay, maybe not GG's. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be using Zantezuken a lot just to, like, clear out the really easy fights. Like, to get through them really fast. Oopsies. Took a little hit there. Oh, this guy's a stagger gauge. He's not going down without a fight.
Give me ice.
Yeah, give me ice. I need this. Come on, be your worst. Oh, man. Good dodge that in time. Alright. Beautiful. Let's pull him down. Let's go Zantezuken on his ass. Because I can. Ain't nothing stopping me. We'll do a bit of that. Once again, because I can. Ain't nothing stopping me. Let's go, Clive. Show him who's boss. Let's charge up Zeke again. Show him no mercy. Alright. Actually gonna save my ults for the next fight. Gotta bank them. Gonna do a bit of banking. You guys like to do banking? I like to do banking. Of the alt kind. Oh. Oh, true. The giant spiky salamander. Let's face my greatest fear. A giant lizard. On NG Plus in the hardest mode.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Hey, buddy.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
All right.
When I said there were deadly beasts, well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
A little bit of that. And you guys ready to end this? I grow tired of this, even though I've only been in this fight for like a couple nanoseconds.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
It's so fun. I'll never ever get old. Sorry, where did we go from? Where must we proceed? Aha, this way.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
It's one of my favorite shots in the game. The landscapes are beautiful.
Down was the only way left for them to go.
Can't wait for the day we get an open world Final Fantasy, but one that's actually
But it can wait.
enjoyable. Because I heard they did open world for 15, but it had problems, right? And I can see why that might have been the case, because big trap you run into with open world games is making large, you know, expansive areas for the players to explore, but there being nothing to do. And weirdly, this game, even though it's not fully open world, kind of fell into that trap in certain ways too, even though it's, you know, open zoned. So oh man, I have faith. One day they're gonna make like the perfect open world Final Fantasy game. Like, this is one of those series where, even though the games are amazing, you can kind of still very clearly see which areas need improvement. Unlike most other series where, you know, you'll play like the latest game and it'll be so good that you wonder to yourself, how do they top this? Like, that's what I was thinking to myself, for example, when playing Tears of the Kingdom. Even though I know there are probably many areas that could, you know, call for improvement, it's hard to see them. But with Final Fantasy games, it's not impossible, depending on the one you're playing. And one big area is definitely level design. But yeah, I yearn for the day we get a game in the series where we get to explore those beautiful looking landscapes, go to everything we can actually see, and do really fun things. And I'm really optimistic, right? I have a feeling they'll do it someday. The series ain't going anywhere. Full snap. Full snap.
Got this time.
Beauty. Liking that we're kind of just speed running these fights. What I think is going to be the case is that, like, most of the basic fights aren't going to be significantly harder, but the boss fights are going to be what are, you know, actually challenging on Final Fantasy mode.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open. Well,
OTO news.
Going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted.
Whee!
What is it, boy? At least one of us knows these woods.
Easy peasy. You know what's so weird to me is that this seems like it's the first and last time that Torgal's barking is actually useful, at least to me. I never actually, ever since this part, relied on him barking to, like, guide the way. Just an observation. What? I missed. Rip. Sorry, Worgen. Whee! Ain't personal, doggo. Oh, that's a new enemy. Holy. That's cool. Are we fighting a Flan? Green pool. Oh my god, he looks terrifying. What the fuck is that? Okay, it's just a regular Flan, but the way he, like, bites you looks new. His face looks terrifying. Jeez. Thankfully, he doesn't have a stagger gauge. So, no, he does. I lied. Special enemy. That's cool. We didn't fight this guy in playthrough 1. He's new. I mean, we fought his kind before, but, like, not in this level. I think that's pretty awesome. New enemy placement is always something I can get on board with. Okay. No, not okay. Give me ice. You heard the man. Wreck you did. Charge that shit up, Clive. Let's go. Let's drive. Nice. You still have a bit left over for this guy. Beautiful.
We did what had to be done.
So fun.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Wait, hang on. Am I crazy, or did Clive never do this character pose before with his arm like that? Oh, it's because we're Zantazuken level 4, I think. He almost has it charged up. That's cool. I never noticed that. That he holds his arm like that and he clenches a fist. To kind of like signify that you almost have a Zeke charged up again. Thought it was a bug? Is it a bug? It actually could be. I don't know. You might be right. Alright, I'm looking forward to this. Right, proper boss fight now. Let's see how tough this bad boy is. I think it's... Okay, not the first boss we faced. Jill was the first boss. But... First boss kind of like in a later-ish area relative to the beginning. On Final Fantasy mode. I think you're right, but I was like, wow, when bugs are cool. That is true.
You'd better hope so.
A bunch of bugs that do, like, visual glitches that do look kind of cool in games.
So much for your short.
COD Zombies is a great example. Black Ops 3, there were so many cool little visual glitches with your weapons in that game.
My thoughts exactly.
Alright, let's make this quick. Don't got all day, big boy. Beautiful. Ouchies. Not so beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh my lord. Alright, that's that. Let's get him down. Big pull. Let's ice him up. So much stagger damage with that. Can't even, man. Way too nutty for me. Alright, Clive, get in there. Ah, oh, no, just about made that. Nice. Now we can make it. No, I'm too far though. I'm too far. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank heck. We're still going. We are still going. Limit break. Heaven's Cloud with the limit break. Zantazuken during limit break. Beautiful. There's a rebirth here. Aerial blast here too. Wind up here 3. Another Heaven's Cloud 2. 94k. Oh my god, that's like... Okay, it's not the largest we've done. I think we got to 100k during the Ultima fight. But still kind of cool. Not every day we get that close.
Where he stops, no one knows.
Spin cycle. Sound like my washing machine. Oh my god, I'm sorry I compared you to my washing machine.
What if we kill him first?
Ow, that was rude. And Cold Snap is so powerful. Way too powerful. Dust it. Evans cloud it. Zeke it. You know the drill. Nice. Getting the precision hits with Zeke here is kind of cool, or Odin rather. Cinematic AF. Ah. Weak punch, but it is what it is. Well, staggered, unrealized. Let's finish this. Let's slice you up. Slice and dice ya. Coolio. Off near beaten. So far, so not bad. Feel like Zantazuken, there's Odin in general is gonna carry me for like a good bit in this game. On this NG Plus playthrough. I might change it up at some point if I get bored. See how much mileage this gives me.
Come on. Stand back.
You're telling me a gazillion and one hits from the biggest, baddest summon of all time couldn't beat him? This puny little lizard? But Rama could? And not even, like, fully primed? Excuse me?
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Oh, bloody realm of strapping young lads.
Game's playing favorites right here with its summons exposed.
Ramu saw fit to home.
Cid, you say you want to help Dominants and Bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, Dominants and Bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms.
It's one of my favorite moments with Cid. Clive thinks that he wants to go to war and reign superior over the humans who've been taking advantage of bearers and dominance. But no, he's above that, right? He just wants to make a better world for everyone, regardless of whether you're bearer, dominant, nobleman.
What do you think?
So he's basically like Professor X instead of Magneto.
And cut out the tongue.
Absolutely love that.
To talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Raptors? Did we fight raptors here initially? I cannot remember. I think there were just more doggos on playthrough 1. Alright, sorry little guys. Playtime's over. Or not. Epic fail. No! Even a bigger fail. Failures no longer. Be gone. The flip? He's still doing it. You know what? It might actually be a visual glitch. We're only on Zantetsuken level 1. Maybe that's the point. Oh, there's nothing lower than level 1.
Excellent. Another fight.
For a second, I thought if you filled up the gauge at all whatsoever, he does that little fist clenched animation. Might be onto something here, Ingenious. It might actually be a visual glitch after all. I'm coming for you too, Sonny. Oh, good one, Sid.
See that river?
More of them.
Follow her upstream and we'll be at Rosswing in no time.
Don't feel shy. Come line yourselves right up. Odin, what happened, buddy? You have to do 3 slices there, man. Don't tell me you're tuckered out already. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is so fucking badass. I love how he zips between targets. And I'm so fucking happy that Odin in this game, in gameplay, turned out as good as I thought he would be. Right, he turned out to be as hype as I think Odin is in my imagination. He lived up to being my favorite summon. Which is something I was so worried about after getting Bahamut, because I think Bahamut is cool as shit as well. He might just be my second favorite summon in FF. Right behind Odin, but I was a bit disappointed by his gameplay. I've seen a lot of other people here and there on streams use Bahamut, but he just doesn't click with me. So I was a bit let down, but... man, I'm just so glad Odin was as cool as he should have been for me personally. Just so strange how even after you... even if you swap icons, it stays... yeah, that's like the weirdest part. Yeah, these are all new enemies here, by the way. Look at that, we're fighting a Chimera here? This early in the game? It's kind of dope. Bit of that. Oh, true. There's a follow-up. Right. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting Diamond Dust is way more busted than we think. Any more where that came from? Hiya! Drilled right through that noggin. Just from watching you play with Bahamut, it looked like he had a caster vibe that just didn't gel with the rest of the combat. He seems like he's much more of a zoner, right? Keep enemies at bay, a lot of ranged attacks. I think I gotta give him another fair shot. He does have some abilities in his kit which were absolutely amazing, like, what was that one called? Satellite, which I was using for a bit. But the rest of it didn't just click. I felt like Giga Flare, for example, felt like it took too long to charge up. But I feel like that's just a trade-off, and that's kind of the point, is you have to wait a long while for something really powerful to kind of like charge itself. So yeah, we'll have to see Bahamut again. I think I gotta give him another shot.
And
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
excellent.
Oh, jeez.
We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
This guy just signed his death warrant.
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Man, it's so sick how I now know, like, that's so cool that I know that Benedict, it's like Garuda working for Odin. It's so cool how you don't know for a majority of the game that King Barnabas, who Benedicta works for, is Odin.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
And it makes so much sense why she wants Joshua, why she's looking for him. Because Barnabas obviously wants all the icons, right? He wants to congregate all of them and then surrender them to Ultima.
Let's get this over with then.
Sick how we know all this and I'm not confused about anything now, and I'm able to therefore pick up on the smaller things. Alright, you plebs. Come get some.
Stay down.
I'm actually kind of eager to see how this fight pans out, because this is actually one of the harder enemies in the game, at least to me. The dancers, as I like to call them, the Midnight Ravens. Alright, not bad. Sick. Huge. Let's break them. And bake them? Never mind. The baking will happen momentarily. Oh no. Ah! Huge. Let's charge this bad boy up. Easy. Easy schmeezy. Let's get a bit of that going too. To the you too. We're not done yet. You don't get off that easy. Oh my god, oh no, the cinematic stuff. I don't know the buttons. Oh shit. Okay, whatever. At least the game told us it's square at this part. Thank you. Do-do-do. That's gonna be a mash square. It's cool how based on what they're doing, you gotta guess what to press. You either press attack, evade, or attack a bunch of times. Baton! I don't like the sound of that. Still like me the sound of this. You're worst. Futon. What's that? Oh no.
No.
That didn't seem like a fun time. Oh, forgot I don't have wind up there. Big evasion. Okay, that's that. You need to chill out. Nope. You're not doing any of that today. No, sir. I'm shutting that shit down. This guy feels tanky. He sure does. What's up, Telepathic? Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. Oh, wait. I don't got to do this right now. Why? No. Misinput. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie doopsie daisies. Whatever. Happy little accidents. No! Oh, true. More cinematic stuff. He is almost given up the ghost.
Not this time.
Alright, let's see here. So probably one of the close battles, cinematic-wise. Let's go. A lot of square mashage. There we go. Don't pull an OG RE4 on me, game. Don't make me break my finger here for nothing. Mashing these QTEs. Now, we don't talk about the OG RE4 experience with controller. That is something we do not bring up on this channel. Even though I just did.
They thought we were Imperials.
So the mechanic that they hide the buttons from you? Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting. On Final Fantasy difficulty, they don't tell you what the buttons are. You gotta kind of guess what to press based on what's happening on screen. So if it looks like Clive has to dodge something, you hit R1. If it looks like he has to clash with someone, you gotta like mash the square button. It's kind of sick. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. It really caught me off guard, but it is fun.
And lo, the creator did make of the elements 8 icons.
Haven't you hit the wrong button? No, a bunch of times. An embarrassing number of times at the start. When I didn't realize that it makes sense what you have to press.
But on that point,
like, it's what you have to press is based on whether you have to dodge or attack.
Just the one warden.
And I didn't realize it the first couple times. I thought it was totally random. And then I was like, oh, true, yeah. You're just pressing either the dodge button or an attack button in the cinematic moments. Based on what the character has to do. So now it makes more sense what I have to press, even if the game isn't telling me.
You don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Swing.
Quentin Tarantino.
As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Coolio. Okie dokes. Let's head into Orbell Downs. Orbella Annabella. You know what would be really funny is if we can actually call Ambrosia right now, if Ambrosia carried over too into NG+. Although I doubt it, I think we still have to do the quest again to unlock her.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though it's flying
Shame we didn't actually get to build airships in this. We got so close.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
But I liked Mid's reasoning for not doing it.
Any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
It made it feel not lame that we weren't building an airship. Actually made it really cool and reasonable. Louder than words. Here we go. Oh no, I'm holding a chocobo button, but it's not even a concept yet. It doesn't even show me a red circle with a cross going through it. So yeah, I do have to do the quest again to get Ambrosia.
Figures up ahead.
Just okay. We're really close.
Or foes.
Alright. Guys ready to dance? I know I am. Let me introduce you to some of my moves. Hey, welcome back. Clive Rossfield, how goes it, man? I know you were just in the Greatwood, and you look like you had a pretty fun time. Glad you could join us again in the chat. All right, here we go. Pezze, Pezze.
What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
Will do, sire. Don't worry, still waiting for the moment I can go and chill on a beach, maybe get somebody with me. Oh yeah. Don't you worry. There's gonna be a little bit of fire and ice mingling. Very intimately at some point. Should be pretty fun.
No sign of the royalists.
You let me know how that goes.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
I love this espionage take on the Prelude theme.
I'll circle around the back.
I will be requiring that hydrate. Thank you, sir.
Good question. Shout.
I fucking love Sid, man. This is why it fucking hurt me right in the heart when we lost him. His freaking witty humor and his one-liners and all that good jazz. Gone too soon.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
The greatest Sid in all of FF. Yes, even better than the Sid.
Sounds like a child.
In FF7. How goes the lack of coffee? So, I've been feeling, like I mentioned in my tweet, kind of like a zombie the past couple days. Right? Bodily aches all over. Not feeling too great. My adrenal glands are just out of whack. But today I was feeling better. And I was feeling pretty amped. So I decided to do a live stream here because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. And it's been pretty great so far. I felt pretty on fire. So, yeah, that's exactly what I said, what Stan Cobble said in chat. So yeah, I'm totally dandy. Feeling pretty great. Thank you for asking. Thought I'd be like way worse. Still not at 100%, but like I'm still kind of getting used to weaning off the caffeine, but yeah, I would say I'm pretty solid today. And I figured, you know what? I really want to see what Final Fantasy 16 is like in NG Plus and on the hardest difficulty. I don't want to go too long without no streams or anything. So let's do it. Why not? Hop on for something a little impromptu here.
I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm
Glad to hear it. Yeah, thank you.
and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here?
Appreciate that.
Until then. To the church, then.
The Church of Glabados. And what's Glabados again? That sounds familiar. Oh, I think that's a place in Tactics. I don't know, I just said something random. It was actually a thing. Not sure Gav was here too. This is where you meet him for the first time. I forgot. Man, seeing Gav not missing an eye feels so surreal.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
Rip that guy.
About time.
Stand back.
Badass, man.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's alright. He's with me.
Man, if I had to be a dominant,
Is this everyone?
as much as I love Odin, even though he's my favorite summon, I would 100% choose lightning. There's just something so fucking cool about having lightning powers to me. I'd probably end up being Rama.
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Forgot about this. You have to chase this bozo down. Here we go. Yeah, is he going to bingo? Where'd everyone go? Bingo? Come on, Clive. Come on, you slowpoke. Phoenix shift. What happened to that? Oh, true, I don't have an enable right now. That's my canon explanation for why I can't Phoenix shift. To get to this loser.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
Look at that, they're eating toast.
And the king!
That toast looks good.
Ugh.
Or not.
Perils drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Yeah, kind of weird for people to drink toast.
Lady Benedicta!
No wonder it tastes weird.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rat straight to us.
Mercy.
Oh, jeez. This poor soul. I forgot she kills him. Benedicta's merciless.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
I can do that too. You know what else I can do? Benedicta, stick around and find out. Fine, I can do a whole lot. It's almost like I've been here before.
Where did?
Fun fact for you guys, by the way. So, Garuda, Sharada, like all of her minions in this game, all of them are figures in Hindu mythology. I actually didn't realize that until after I played through all this the first time. I was like, Sharada actually sounds like an Indian name, right? I feel like I met like Charada and Suparna. Like Suparna is like, I know quite a few people with that name. Who are Indians like myself. And so I was like, huh, gotta find out, you know, who these deities or whatever are. And yeah, it turns out Garuda is actually part of Hindu mythology. Kind of cool. Actually, a lot of the summon names in Final Fantasy are like Rama, for example, even though it's not spelled like R-A-M-A, and it's R-A-M-U-H instead. And also, what's the other one? Shiva. So Shiva is actually Shiva the Destroyer in Hindu mythology. Like a lot of the summon names are inspired by deities in Hindu mythology, which is kind of sick. Oh, what? That wasn't a cold snap dodge? There we go. Oh no, but I don't have the punch. I don't have the fruit punch. Oh, I was too late with that. Dang it. Ah! I just want to do a bit of dancing. Dancing at the steel kind. Come on. Is that too much to ask for? There we go. Thank you kindly. Alrighty. Take her down. Or not. There's a strange boss fight in 14 where Garuda and Ifrit fuse together and they have a cool name. Wish I could remember it. It meant red wings in Sanskrit. That's cool. Yeah, there are a lot of like Sanskrit names. A lot of allusions to Hindu mythology with the naming of certain figures and summons and stuff like that in Final Fantasy. And I think that's pretty awesome. Like, let's go, represent. Where am I, huh? Why am I not one of the summons? Why is my name not one of the summons? I'm the literal god of the sun. Come on. Not being an egotistical prick at all whatsoever right now, by the way. Like, hello, Square. Got a free summon name in case you decide to make a new summon someday.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Google informed me it was Rakta Puska. That's so cool. I've never heard that one.
Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
Yeah, Garuda.
So, Sidolphus.
Garuda is a demigod who's primarily depicted as the mount
You betrayed your
of the
kingdom?
god Vishnu. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. So Vishnu is like one of the main deities. He's like the preserver of the universe.
Why?
And Garuda is meant to be the
I've
mount.
had enough of you and your king's
No way.
antics.
And yet here you are,
What about-
stealing my branded. What are you
Sharada.
plotting?
Sharada and Suparna.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Divine bird in Hindu and Buddhist mythology. Huh. Suparna. Another divine bird. Cool. The birds make sense. It's interesting to me, though, that Garuda is the name they chose for the master of those two names for this game, right? And other Final Fantasies as well, I take it? Because Garuda is a mount, whereas Suparna and Sharada are birds, it seems like. Interesting.
No. Then we head back to Lost Wing.
Didn't know Garuda was a Hindu figure too? Love all these references? Yeah.
Which is why I sent Gav.
It's like they just chose a bunch of really cool
Trust me.
sounding names for the deities across a bunch of mythologies, right? Not just Hindu mythology, but also, of course, Norse, with how you have summons like Odin, for example. And kind of threw them all in. Kind of dope.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. I thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold.
Oh, Dion the Bold, what the flip? He's singing a song about Dion, and that's the cool thing to kind of catch on to a second time around. Yeah, the Dragoon. Lyrics are meaningful now. Let's go. Lyrics to this random tavern song.
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
Yeah, poor Dion.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Oh my god, this scene just got 10 times more meaningful. That line hits hard after playing the whole game. And seeing Ultima's interactions with Clive, what Sid says there, holy shit. He's telling Clive that right now, at the period of your life that you're at right now, you're fine being enslaved by fate. And literally the whole game and Clive's whole trajectory as a character is about overcoming that and becoming what Ultima calls Logos, right? Being his own man and creating his own destiny and defying fate.
Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince
Sid is such a bro. He's trying to, like, if you think about it, he's the reason Clive kind of wins in the end, because he starts inching him away from being enslaved by fate at the start here.
Why do you not resist?
It's probably the biggest influence on Clive when it comes to like saving the world.
The Phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift.
So sick how we know that's Joshua now.
My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
Interesting that he's called Margrace. I forgot about that. Did we ever find out the relevance of that? Like, was there any relevance?
Consider your options.
Because Margrace someone significant? Did we find out if he was like a, I don't know, some kind of famed hero or something who Joshua was named after, or just some random moniker?
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Sleeping while standing. That looks really comfortable. Gonna try that tonight after my stream.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way.
Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
Forgot how hostile Gav was at first to Clive. It's so cool seeing in retrospect
Not so fast.
what the characters' relationships were to one another, like their dynamics.
But he's right there.
Before the time skip.
Leave now. We'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
All right, you know what? We're gonna do this next mission because I don't want to be lame and end the stream at the exact same spot I ended my first stream of this game. I remember this is where I ended my first stream of it. So we're gonna play a little more.
The owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kid.
This is a really nice and tempting stopping point, though, if you think about it.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much.
Yes, sir. More content.
Where do you find that one?
What, him? You won't believe me if I
Let's aim to end it after killing Benedicta. Not killing Benedicta. Oh god.
One of his
Besting Benedicta.
To our cause.
Sympathetic. But he knows about your little sanctuary.
It's cool how we know about Quentin and his backstory.
So many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Cid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
Our first seal. I remember the first time I played this game, I was so confused at this part. I was like, is he giving us a literal new ability to, like, mind read people? Loosen tongues. I was like, oh, the way he said it.
But here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
I didn't realize it was just a figure of speech.
Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Sounds good to moi.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Do-ba-da-ba-do.
That's all you can remember.
Time to investigate. Witcher mode activated. Entering Witcher 3 territory here with all the Q&A we have to do.
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now.
These others, was there a dominant among them?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that you weren't alone, including the church. And wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before.
I see.
Okay, thank you for the information about my baby bro. How goes it, woodcutter?
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Cid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us.
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have...
Thank you.
And speaking of Waloed, I would love a DLC where we can explore Waloed predominantly, hopefully in the past. Like I've spoken about before how I would like to see a DLC set in the past when the initial 3 crystals were on Valisthea, see what happened to those. But I would like for the DLC to be set on Waloed, where there's tons of more things to do before the Akashic took over as a result of Ultima's spell. That will be kind of cool, because by the time we get to Waloed in this game, it's basically an apocalyptic hellscape, right? And I think it would be really cool to see it in its heyday, and for there to be a lot of cool, interesting things to do. Could be a cool opportunity for, like, some DLC stuff. Who knows?
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
One thing I kind of want to know more about on this playthrough that I didn't quite grasp from the first one is why Joshua conceals his identity from Clive, right? Why he doesn't outright just go and tell Clive who he is. It might be for a really obvious reason that I didn't really catch on to, but it seems to me like there's no reason for him to have not told Clive who he was and why he was watching Clive from a distance as the hooded man. Because wouldn't it have like kind of been in his best interest to like come tell Clive about everything from the get-go and who Ultima is and what the heck is going on and who the big bad is, that kind of stuff? Can't quite compute the reason he wouldn't want to tell Clive.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request.
It's a little confusing, yeah.
The night. And for that,
Scratching my head trying to think about that right now.
Better than a wet
Here's the
rock,
head
I
scratch.
suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't
say. It might be because he knows Clive can't control Ifrit yet,
I shall be requiring
and
your
he's
services.
not hasty to tell his brother.
To erect a barricade across the
It
road
could be
south
that.
when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Because Clive's still kind of like a loose cannon. He doesn't even know he's an icon, so he might be waiting for his brother to figure that out. Sort of like Tifa in Final Fantasy VII, where like she doesn't want to outright tell Cloud who he actually is because she's scared of losing him or what he might do. That's the way I interpret it.
Don't worry.
I won't.
Joshua might not be telling Clive who he is for the same reason.
Unless you'd rather wait.
At this point, Joshua's investigating Ultima, right? He is, yeah. But we don't know how far into his investigation he is. Like, I presume he already knows about Ultima and the threat he poses.
Another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Because it's been like 13 years. And he's sort of like on the run doing his own thing with, what's her name? I keep forgetting his traveling companion's name. Hote, right. Yep, Hote.
Come back to me, my darling.
He seems like he's on the run, you know, hustling, getting things done in order to prevent Ultima as soon as possible.
We're looking to take the care
at this point.
Posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Oh yeah, again, I gotta... Man, frickin' face cam positioning in this game. Gonna move a little teensy tiny bit down there so you guys can see the objective. The objectivo. Love being able to read snippets of Joshua's book. Same, yeah. So cool how he writes a book at the end and it kind of implies via that he lived. I'm actually going to partake in all these fights because I want to be able to, whatchamacallit, yeah, get enough ability points to get all the abilities in the game. So I don't think there's any fight I'm going to be skipping. These little ones here. Sliced. Slice it and dice it. Clive, you can sprint now, my guy.
What are the royalists thinking?
Stop doing your weird
Why take a
pose.
they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
There they are!
There they are! Keep forgetting how he goes 0 to 100 or 0 to 5 literally just in that one move. Unleash the power, Clive.
I'll tell your lady you took her Norvins.
What was that, Sid?
Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Did Sid, right before he said what he said to us, trash talk the guy we killed by going essentially, I'm gonna steal your girl and tell her how I absolutely wreck your ass? I think that's what he just did. Yet another reason to love Sid. Add that to your list, folks. List of reasons to love Sid. Damn. Flowers are some tough SOBs.
That's enough.
Actually did not get all Zontas Eeks. No, I did. Clive back at it again. With the weird... I'm holding a walkie-talkie pose. An imaginary walkie-talkie. Man's a prophet. He predicted them in the medieval era.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that.
Can't help but hum to this song. It's so good.
I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Love it how a majority of the meaningful conversations you have with Sid that really amplify why he's such a great character happen when you're planning your attack on a fort of some kind. When you're basically right at that fort, about to, you know, burst through the front gates, charge again.
So,
kind of funny. It's like not the first time this kind of conversation happens.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
There we go. Time to head to Kaer Norvent. Ter Norvind. You guys ready for the Emperor Mature to intensify? It's cool. Now I'm always noticing the red star of Media every single time there's a starry sky in this game.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
Yeah, this is cool seeing this
The world
conversation
must be
again.
restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Because we get exactly what he's actually trying to do.
Again, lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
It's so cryptic the first time around what the hell he's trying to get at. Right? All we know is he needs the dominance. He needs to unite them for something. And we don't know what it is. And we're like, how can that be bad? But then we find out through Ultima.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
And we realize just what the hell the better tomorrow, his better tomorrow is. Which is just another world for a bunch of aliens. A bunch of weird, creepy, deepy aliens. Here we go.
All clear.
Okay. Edwind.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Time for the 50-minute gameplay demo part. Oh, what the heck? Yo, I just realized this. I didn't know this on my first playthrough. We can roll around when we're sneaking if we hit R1.
They may be holding the bearers there.
I mean, there's no use for this. It's just besides just looking cool. Kind of dope that it's there, though.
They're all empty.
And? You gonna give up?
Sid, this gate.
Need some help.
Let's go. Haptic feedback.
What do you think?
Haptic openage. Oh, there's more.
I'm doing most of the lifting.
Oh, yeah.
At your leisure, Clive.
I'm rolling up the stairs.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
Fortunately, you mean? Let's dance. Let's zonk the zook in their faces. I may have already met with the King of Waloed in another life. He left me with a parting gift. Ow! That seems like a new enemy, jeez. Giant heavy knight. Oh, what the hell? All right then. Let's end this for the puny lads. And now for the big lad. Start with a bit of this. With a bit of that. Coming through. Not a good idea to try and dancing steel his ass there. Pretty not bad idea to do it here, though. Let's pull him down. Ice him up. Cannot be. Sorry, my dude. But this is definitely going to be.
So, where to next?
Oh, true. Decide to jump out the window. We'll watch it, whatever.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Oh, true. We can actually go out there if we want. No, we can't. Fuck. Made it sound like we had a choice. Gotta go through the window. I remember.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
Okie dokes.
We found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
Let's get to work.
He's here.
Slicey and dicey. And Dunsey. Oh, goes it, lad. Just going to wreck your day up and your face up with a dance of steel. Hope that's not too much of a bother. JK. Hope it's a big bother. Alright, dancer time.
Oh, I'm not staying.
Ooh, ouchie.
Actually keeping on my feet.
Oh my lord. time to give this guy a reality check. There ain't no universe in which he comes out on top here. Where do you think you're going? Let's fire this up. Quite literally. Perfect stagger. There's still more. Let's go. No, what? I was trying to use my Blade of Odin. Oh gosh. All I was doing was poking him. Alright. Want to give this a go, buddy? Do your worst. JK, you don't need to. You don't need to. All good, my guy. All Gucci Patucci. All gooch.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
That's your same exact accessory as before. I read something online that was kind of interesting. That you can mix up your accessories. You can combine them to make better ones or something. All right, where's that? Gears and icons. Okay, maybe not here. Or no, maybe it's you can like stack them. I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's not like a tweet about how you can like how you should make sure you get all the accessories on playthrough 1 because you can mix them on playthrough 2. I think what the person meant was that you can stack them together for like an extra big buff for one thing, which is kind of lit.
You don't say.
But I'm too lazy to look at that right now. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh gosh. Oh no. Really? Really, Mang? There we go. This time I can do this nice and peacefully, no interruptions. Kill all the red bar boys. This guy's still around. Oh, damn. Ooh. Oh, not good. Nice. Oh my god, that was close. I took a gamble there. Thankfully it worked. Oh, snap. Still took the hit. Alright, let's kill all the little dudes. Nice, you staggered him too. More people coming in. Uh-oh. Limit break here for some easy HP. Alright, let's go. No! Oh, gosh. Whatever. This is actually good that I'm doing Dancing Steel. Gives me time to get my HP back, do Limit Break without getting hit. Without getting interrupted. Oh, I'm just gonna end this. Have a nice day. So sick.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Okay, here we go. We're probably gonna do this Garuda fight, and then we'll call it there. I don't know if I don't know. We'll do the icon fight too. There's not a whole lot after this major one against Garuda in human form.
What the hell happened here?
There's like the chunky version of the fight, and then afterwards there's just like a really cool cinematic thing, and then we'll end it there.
Little
Good
late
place to
for
stop.
prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waloed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of it.
Man, that statement aged like fine wine.
And this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
Knowing what Barnabas was trying to do.
To a leader who'd use me. Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our liege and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Folio. That's Bance. Forgot Sid was Lord Commander of Waloed. Cool little detail I kind of missed the first time. That's who he was originally before he became a freedom fighter. This is so badass. Don't worry, Clive, he's not dead. Yet. Still not dead. Yet. I forgot he's like, oi. That's dope.
Finish them.
Well, Sid.
used his knife against mine.
Yep, I got the best boy. Oh, what? I thought it was close enough. Bollocks. Just kidding. Throws them both. What the flip? Clive, you son of a bitch, you troll. Why would you miss that hit? Oh my god. I had like the perfect cold snap right there. I had them both frozen. Wow. Okay. Now can you do it right, Clive? Thanks, dude. Really appreciate you. Make that happen. Nice. Oh, gosh. Nowhere near being staggered. Oh, jeez. Oh, cinematic shit. Okay, this is gonna be scary. R1, let's go. Evade that. Gotta slash that. Let's go. Nice. Got them both staggered. Let's burn them. Nice. Is she taking damage back there too? Saparna? Okay. Ah, nice. She actually ran into my ice orb. Let's freaking go. Oh my god, are we hitting her in the back too? Oh, we're not. I don't think. Whatevs. It's coolio. Guess you got the punch too. Let's go. Whoa. Nice. Stop her there. Go down. Feels funny using wind against winds. Ow! Sorry, it's not so funny, I guess. Love how far Diamond Dust can reach. Okay. Your absolute worst, ladies. Oh no. You already have Zantetsuken. What am I doing? That's cool. Free damage while time's frozen. We're freezing more time on top of people who are already frozen. That's what I have to see. Oh, snap. I don't love to see that. Use Zantetsuken right now. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Oh, that's it. Okay, that definitely did hurt.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right?
You'll be fine, Sid. Got some more miles in you.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Okay. Let's go deal with Garuda herself.
She must be here somewhere.
Oh damn, it's quite a climb up this tower. Damn, I'm actually feeling kind of sleepy, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could make it until this fight and after, all the way after like beating Garuda as Ifrit. But yeah, I'm kind of pooped right now. I gotta go hit the hay and also gotta be up really early. I really want to continue because I don't know, it's just been so addicting playing with all the abilities and stuff that we had from the last playthrough and just smiting foes left and right with all of it on Final Fantasy mode. And things are kind of ramping up in terms of the challenge department for sure. Still kind of easy overall, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling the challenge sort of brewing. And I can't wait to see how much harder it gets. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, but I'm really glad I was able to tune in tonight for a quick impromptu stream of this, even though, yeah, it was pretty quick relative to what we usually do. Right, like 3.5 hours. So yeah, that was great. Thank you guys for coming by. I really do appreciate it. Have a good rest. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Telepathic. I appreciate that. Yeah, you as well, even though, yeah, you're in England, right? So, okay, maybe it's not rest time there. But to anyone else on the East Coast or wherever it is where you need rest time, have a good rest yourselves. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. I know we had Telepathic, Ingenious, Stan Cobble, Traxim, and, yeah, anyone else who might have been lurking. Thank you guys so much, and, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. We'll continue from where we're leaving off here. Next stream is naturally going to be an explosive one at the start because of all the crazy fights that are to come. And yeah, I'm kind of happy at how fast we're going through this, right? It's a nice pace. But yeah, until next one, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, keep on keeping on.